All right. What we're looking at here is an offshore oil rig platform, oil drilling platform, right? This is all made in Max. It's modeled in Max and Blender. It's textured in Photoshop and Substance Painter. And all of this is being rendered except for one scene that I'll note, all of this is in Unity. Unity HDRP, and some of the scenes are Unity URP. Obviously this one is HDRP. Very good lighting, very good ocean. The characters, some are handmade, some are from Character Creator 4. All their motions were motion capture with a few exceptions that are keyframed through iClone. The purpose of this level is to create a VR training environment to give workers who are going to go out onto an oil rig like this an introduction. Ideally, this would be as one-to-one representation of the rig they're going to work on. So if a company had 4 or 5 different oil platforms, there would be a VR world, first-person world generated in Unity for each one of those platforms. Participants would navigate either first person, just like a video game, with a controller or keyboard and mouse, or they could use a VR headset and be at stationary positions or walk around the GoPlat itself, the oil rig platform itself, and stand next to the workers to see how the job is performed. The actual avatars would be mocapped doing the job, so you would have a professional motion to mimic and to review. These scenes here are the ones I mentioned that are from Unreal. This was to test to see how realistic explosions could look like for a hazard situation. With the arrows on the ground, we are now back in Unity. This is actually an example of how we can do hazard situations and teach and illustrate what the evacuation route would be like. If this was your oil platform, you could practice how to escape, how to evacuate, how to clear out others, and all sorts of different situations, because it's exactly the same rig that you're going to be working on. The final scene that we're coming into will be a control room, which should be here. And so we're now in the control room. And in this example, you can have the GoPlat or your oil rig platform represented to other areas, other GoPlats, other offices that are on shore, and they can see what's going on through various cameras and VR headsets. A lot of work on this, a lot of props, a lot of characters, and a lot of possibility.